So first, we'll start off with the actual 1980 penny, but we're going to cover some different dates in the 1980s as well. This is a 1980 double die obverse. I've showed this before in a previous video. Now, if you look there on Liberty and as well as on the date, you can see doubling taking place. So you'll always want to be on the lookout for that. If you guys want to see your coins up close like this, you can get a USB coin microscope right now available on couchcollectibles.com. Links always is in the description of the video. Now I'm going to show you what a couple of these double die obverses have sold for. Now this here is a 1980 with that double die obverse. Now this penny here sold for $60. If we move on to the next one, this is a little higher graded coin. It's a double die obverse again, and it sold for over $275. Now we got one more 1980 double die obverse. You can see this one looks much better, and this penny sold for over $280. Now on the 1983, there is also a double die obverse as well. So if you look at the lettering there, the Ngagwe and Liberty, there at the bottom of the image, you can see that doubling taking place on those letters. So that will be something to always look out for on the 1983 penny. Now here's an example of a double die obverse penny. It does got some damage on it, so it's not a high graded coin or anything like that, but it's still sold for over $30. Now if we look at another one, this is a 1983 with the same double die obverse. It's graded at about uncirculated 58, and this penny sold for over $130. Another thing to look for on the 1983 penny is on the reverse, the back of the coin. Now look for doubling on the Lincoln Memorial Building as well as on the lettering 1 cent there. Really look for doubling on all the lettering on the back of the penny just in case, but this is clearly doubled there on the 1 cent. Now if we look at some of the 1983 double die reverses coins, this first one here only sold for over $50, but if we move on up, this next 1983 double die reverse sold for over $135. Also, like I always say guys, high graded coins are very, very valuable. This is an example of a 1980 penny that has an extremely high grade. That's what's going to give the coin value. Now if you guys got a regular 1980 penny that's all scratched up and worn out and stuff, it's only going to be pretty much worth its face value essentially. But this penny here sold for over $2,200 because of that high grade. Now if we move on to this 1987, this is probably my favorite penny of the video. If you look there by the word Liberty, all the way horizontally going across Lincoln onto the other side of the penny as well, right above 1987, you can see what is called a die clash. So that is coming through from the reverse from the Lincoln Memorial pillars there on the reverse of the penny. Now this is a super simple error to look for in your pocket change. Some of these you don't even need a coin microscope to find, but this is definitely one to always look out for. This penny here is not graded or anything like that. This penny sold on eBay for over $80. Could you imagine finding that and selling it for 80 bucks? I mean, I would take that any day of the week. Also, just some things to always look out on pennies. This right here is known as a blank planchet. So if you guys find these are actually mint errors. So always be on the lookout for blank planchets. I've found them in coin rolls before from the bank. Here's another image, just an example of a cud taking place on a 1982 Lincoln cent. I found these in circulation as well. So always be on the lookout for those. You can see the cud there taking place right above Lincoln's head. And then of course, this is not a 1980s penny, but it can happen on pretty much any dated coin. It is basically an off-center error. So always be on the lookout for off-center errors. They are super easy to look for, super simple error to find. So just always be on the lookout for those. Some are more extreme than others. Some are not so extreme. So just always be inspecting your coins closely. That way you guys can find something awesome to add to your coin collection. Or if you're in the selling business, you can find something that you could possibly sell and make some money on. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, check out those videos to the left of me, and I will see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.